Cancun's lagoon, you can rent all kinds of water sport equipment. Everything from these one-person speedboats, which are called aqua rays, to catamarans and sunfish and sailboats, even water skis and the boats you need to enjoy those.
That's right, and on top of that, they have windsurfing here, lots of fishing equipment, of course, our person, the jet ski. Now, the reason we're so fond of the ski is because it was one of the highlights of our trip here 5 years ago. And a little bit later on in the show, we're going to be daredevils and try our hand at it again. But right now, we're going to take you back to the States to tell you about a river rafting company. We'll videotape you when you take a ride through the rapids that will give you a vacation you'll never forget.
They make their living on some of America's whitest water, taking pictures where most people are afraid to open their eyes. It's a risky business making movies this way, but this group has found that people love it, and they're willing to pay.
We do the still photography, but what has really gone over well is the video, when you can see yourself moving in action, and you can see the before, when you're hitting, when you come out of a Saturday nights just go crazy when we go into their camps and show them some of their runs.
These outdoor entrepreneurs call their company Natural Reflections, and what they do is shoot video of rafters barreling down some of Northern California's most rivers. Troublemaker, one of the most infamous rapids on the American River, a stretch of water that can trifle with even the most experienced rafters. Like this group, one woman actually flew out of the raft and landed back inside. But the experience, almost everyone loves the idea of buying an instant replay.
It'll be an awful lot of fun to be able to look back on it and see it, and to see what kind of fun you had so you can do it again.
If it's fun for the rafters, it's 1,000 times more fun for this group. Usually they're in the water too, trying to juggle the equipment and stay clear of the rocks. Sometimes they don't. They once lost $40,000 of equipment when a raft capsized. Somehow, no one has ever been seriously hurt. They're out on the American River 3 to 4 days a week, shooting specifically for 5 rafting outlets. Customers on a weekend trip get a chance to look at the footage and then decide if they want to spend $60 for a half-hour tape. Most of them snap it up.
They know that they're going to see themselves in the evening and sit down and relax and watch themselves, and it's the highlight of the evening on our trip.
Natural Reflections does other work too, like a special series of shows called The Edge that deals with why people do hair-raising things like river rafting. Well, maybe these folks could answer that question best.
Over the years, some pretty big-name, splashy folks have rafted the rivers with Natural Reflections. They include Arnold Schwarzenegger, Marlon Brando, and Dudley Moore.
And if you would like to splash around in Cancun's lagoon on jet skis, they will cost you $30 for 30 minutes. But they're really not that hard to learn. They'll teach you how to run them. And we're about to see if we've lost the touch in the past 5 years.
Yeah, we'll see you out in the lagoon, everybody.
See this? It means Hills outdoes the competition when it comes to baby. As far as we know, no other store like us has the kind of selection we have.
Look at all these brand names. Just a sample of what Hills has. In fact, in brand alone, Hills goes way beyond other stores. And right now, Hills has a big event going on to prove it. Check out Fair today at Hills store.
Check us out.
Car trouble?
Ow! It's nothing you'd understand.
You sure it's not dirt?
You see any dirt?
Well, I meant inside the engine.
Hey, my gas...
Filters. Think that's all there is to... See, these intake valves are dirty. So is the PCV. Looks like you need Atlantic gasoline. Atlantic can clean up that mess. But it's nothing I'd understand. Right?
Atlantic. No other gas cleans like this. There is a frontier within us.
an inner universe of wonder and complexity. This is our world. This is where we are unlocking the mysteries of the body, learning, teaching, and healing with heart and hand and Allegheny General, on the frontier of advanced specialty care.
Tuesdays live at 6. Thursdays on the update.
Terry calls it
as he sees it.
with his post-weekend commentary.
And his picks of the week. With my buddies on KDKA TV.
If I had a health condition, this emblem would tell an emergency medical team what they need to know, including a number to call day or night for more information. Medical Alert is like a trusted friend. Call now, toll-free. 1-800-ID-ALERT.
Perfect landing.
Well, I gotta tell you what, partner. Oh, you all right? Man overboard. After 5 years, it's still just as fun today as it was back then. But you're still beating me off the line, and I don't like that. I can't win.
Well, I'll tell you why.
Why?
The only reason is those guys back there know that I need an advantage, so they always give me the
Hottest machine?
faster machine.
Yeah. Plus,
Functions better.
you're 60 pounds lighter than I am, which might have something to do with it.
Something. Or maybe I'm just a better driver. I do recommend that you try jet skiing if you ever get the chance, whether it's in Cancun or someplace else. It's a lot of fun.
That's right. Let's take a look at tomorrow night's show, folks, before we get any wetter. And then we're going to race to the hotel for a beer. I can't see.
Tomorrow night, our evening travels around the world take us back to the Middle East for a visit to Egypt and Israel.
Find out how this American archaeologist is fighting hard to save the Great Sphinx, one of the oldest wonders of the ancient world.
And see how Madonna Mania is sweeping the country as the Material Girl takes her show on the road.
All that, and in addition, we're going to be visiting the ancient Mayan city of Tulum, the only Mayan city built to the coastline.
Yeah. You ready to make a run for that beer, partner?
Ready.
All right.
Meet ya.
See you tomorrow night, everybody. I know you will. Pardon?
Travel arrangements to Cancun provided by Fonature and Mexico Tourism. Airfare and travel assistance provided by UTS Tours in Pittsburgh, your charter expert to Cancun, Mexico. Hotel accommodations in Cancun courtesy of the Camino Real, providing the finest hospitality to visitors from around the world. Tonight, not even a hysterical housewife with a homemade bomb can make fish wince. On Barney Miller here on KDKA TV2.
Hi, I'm Patty Burns. As the Pope continues his tour across the country, we're going to take you live to Los Angeles as part of an American journey on KDKA TV2.
From Eyewitness News, this is Newsbreak.
Good evening. In the news tonight, the Pittsburgh School Board meets to consider the future of President Dr. Jake Malyans. We will have the latest. And the Pope heads west. Patty Burns will report from Los Angeles.
And we're in for a very nice day tomorrow.
And the Bucks are back home. We'll have highlights tonight on The Update.